Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Happy Friday to all of you. Good to see what's going on. Got a couple things, switching up a couple things, trying some new things today. So, glad to be back for another Friday. I hope all of you have had a great work week and are excited for the weekend. JM, what's going on? Welcome to the lounge. I moved it back. I think I'm gonna start doing at 5:10 because it gives folks out here on the West Coast the opportunity to hop in on the lounge. So give folks a couple of minutes because I know 5 o'clock is off work time. So what's going on, Ace? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Nice to see you again, my guy. And looks like folks are starting to come in. We got a big topic today. I'm sure for those of you who stay up to date with Vegas news, y'all have heard what's going on as far as the potential of shows and clubs and concerts, all that good stuff potentially about to come back. So we shall see. Ryan, what's going on? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Jeremy, what up? Welcome to the lounge. Shot o'clock early. We just got up in here. Y'all trying to do shots early? I guess if we get 10 off the rip, we get 10 drink emojis, we can make it happen. TQ, what up? Welcome to the lounge. T, what up? Welcome to the lounge. Philly, what's happening? Welcome to the lounge. Left in 210. Happy Friday. Look like y'all rolling in here quick. All right. Somebody said, let's get the shot o'clock on the rock. So if I get 10 folk in here, go ahead, drop them drink emojis. We'll start it off with a shot. Why not? Shout out to anybody who will be in Vegas this weekend too. This is a pregame / TVP Lounge stream. Yes, I will be in Vegas this weekend from Saturday until Tuesday. So if you're going to be in LV, holla at me, hit me up, say what up. Ricky's first time in the lounge. What's going on? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Glad to have you in here. D-Rez, what up? What's going on? Harry, what up? What up? All right. Kia Ora Amanda, welcome to the TVP Lounge. Good to see you. All right, so we got these drinks in here early. All right, need a couple more, and we'll make it happen. In the meantime, yes, so our first segment before we go into party mode, as we do here on the lounge, as you see in the title, are Vegas clubs and shows really gonna open? So before we get started, we'll go ahead and do an intro shot. Why not? I see enough. We'll get it started. But before we go into details, the answer, I'm gonna say yes. I think clubs and shows are about to open. I definitely think that's the case. So we'll go ahead and get things started. Appreciate the couple emojis, shot emojis, glass emojis. TVP fan, appreciate it. So before we get started, let's cheers to the weekend. Happy Friday. Hope y'all had a great week. Hope y'all have a phenomenal weekend. Happy October. All right. And I got a new setup. I got a new mic. So if my music too loud, y'all let me know. I'm still playing around with the testing and all of that. So y'all give me a sound check if it's too loud or not. But let's get started with this what's going on. So Tuesdays, Governor Sisalak. As y'all already know, bars have been closed. The bars just reopened about a week or two ago. So there was a limit for places off strip or for venues that there couldn't be. There was like a 50-person limit at the time until this passed. But after this press conference on Tuesday, Governor Sisalak has eased the restriction on public gatherings from 50 people to 250 people. So that's great news. One, because the bars just open. Two, that's gonna obviously expand occupation at places, or the occupancy at places, not occupation. But so long story short, because I'm not gonna sit here and talk your ear off about this. What that basically means is if you have a establishment that can hold 2,500 people, you can have a max of 250 people. Now, there is a catch to this. It says, or whatever is lower. So let's just say hypothetically 250 people. So let's say you have a place that have like a small establishment, it can hold like 400 people. So 50%, because it's 250 people, or 50%, whichever is lower. So if your venue in place can only hold 400 people, then 50% of that is 200 people. So you could only have 200 people because that's the 50%. So that's the exception to the 250 rule. But on to the things that matter the most. So along with this 250 point rule, and Rick, what up? Welcome to the lounge. Appreciate the chat. It's good to see you, man. Glad you got your merch. So for the big venues, the most important stuff. So clubs, concerts, venues, whatever venue can hold, it's a 10% limit. So let's just say, for example, they say 1,000 people. Let's say your venue is 10,000. It can hold 10,000 people. So let's just say T-Mobile Arena can hold 10,000 people. Probably can hold more. So the 10% limit is the most that those venues can have. So you can have a 10% limit, even if it's over 250. So 1,000 people is 10% of 10,000. Okay. What that means is you can have your 10%, but you have to have them sectioned out in groups of 250. So because the gathering limit is 250, those 1,000 people will have to be sectioned off in 250. So let's break this down into simple terms. So we go into the club. Let's say Dre's, let's say Omnia, let's say Hakkasan opens up. They can hold 10,000 people. That means 1,000 people can be in the club. Now, it's not going to just be randomly in the club floating off. You still have to have a reservation to get into these venues and all that other good stuff. But they've upped the capacity limit, which means clubs that have been closed down because of limitations, they now can open up. You still going to have to get reservation to be in. These places that do have the bigger people, that have more folks at the gathering, if they have an event, they can only have staff working one section. So if you got 1,000 people and you got 4 sections with 250 each, in the club you could only have 1 or 2 bottle service people working in one section. They can only work in that section. Then you have to have another 2 people working in another section. Same thing for shows. If they want to do shows, let's say a show can hold 4,000 people, they'll be able to let 400 people in there. So one section gonna hold up to 250, another section will hold the other 150 people. But because they have the okay to reopen with this capacity limit, it now opens up more revenue for the shows. It now gives the clubs more options. Some of these conventions that canceled because of what was going on, well, they could reconsider if they wanted to, because the capacity limit has been increased. So I definitely think clubs for sure are probably going to be open. I've been saying to people for the last month or so that my opinion with all of this has always been, once pool party season closed and all of the pool parties shut down the outdoor areas, they're going to move inside. And now that they just got this okay to have a capacity limit increase, that just goes along with that narrative. So nothing, of course, is set in stone, but the writing is on the wall at this point. So I'm going to be in Vegas this weekend. So, I'm going to talk to some of my resources, holler at some of my people, do my own research, and see what, potentially could be ahead. But that's what's going on as far as clubs and shows reopening. So that's the update there. That's big news, especially with Halloween weekend coming up in a few weeks. It's already going to be crazy. He said I'm 5 of 5 for sure. Vegas definitely coming back. Yeah. I think this is huge news. And because it happened this week, of course, with the whole convention and all of that, having the 10% limit, of course they have to get approval from the board and the state and all of that. But of course that's not going to be an issue. They're going to have to just submit their plan on how they're going to have 1,000 people. They'll all be sectioned off, and then they're going to be like, okay, cool, boom, and you're done. Now the sections have to be, like for sporting events, they have to be separated by 25 seats. So like, let's just say if there was a Raiders game and it's 1,000 people there, they got the 4 sections. The sections will have to be 25 seats apart, wide and vertical as well, which really is not that big of a deal, because I'm sure that stadium probably could hold like 50,000 people. So it'll be good to see. I'm real curious with them canceling the Raider saying that they weren't gonna have no fans at the games, and this rule comes out. Really curious to see how this is gonna play out. It'll be something to see. They need to go ahead and add a 0 to that 10. Nah, not yet. I think it'll be coming soon, but not yet. You still of course have to have reservations. You gotta have a mask. You gotta implement social distancing. But what I did see is that if you do go to a venue or an event with a group, then you and your group can be together, but your group will have to be 6 feet apart from another group. So like those sections are 250. Of course, whatever your group number is in that 250, y'all can be together, but y'all have to be 6 feet apart from the other groups in that section. So they're still implementing social distancing. They're just loosening it a little bit because supposedly C-19, according to the governor, it's gotten better in Nevada. There have been some reports that it's gotten worse, but I've been telling y'all for the longest time, especially after Labor Day weekend, if there's no big outbreak, Vegas is gonna start to turn around. So, Marley, what's going on? Welcome to the lounge. Good to see you. Can I pick the other 249 people in your group? I mean, if you got a group of 250 and y'all buy 250 tickets, I mean, they can't do nothing. What up, Malcolm? Welcome to the lounge. Good to see you again, man. Am I still going Halloween weekend? Yes, I'll be in town Halloween weekend, Thursday the 29th through November 2nd, that Monday. I believe them days is right. The 29th through the 2nd, that Thursday to Monday, I'll be in town. Yeah, I'm hoping 2021, I think by 2020, well, no, I'll tell y'all what, Halloween weekend is in a few weeks. We're going to get a real big understanding on how things roll, because that's going to be the next big event in Vegas is Halloween. Then after Halloween, it'll be the holidays, New Year's. So Halloween will tell us everything we need to know for sure in all regards. Yeah, for sure. So I think New Year's Eve, New Year's 2021, we're going to know what the state of Vegas will be. That'll be 2 months since this restriction has been increased. And there's always a possibility that things will go well after them increasing the occupancy at the venues. It could be raised higher. You never know. So Halloween can be a big tell. I thought Labor Day weekend was going to be a big tell, and it was. Halloween weekend will also be the next big tell. Will they make it through the winter? I'm positive they'll make it through the winter. Especially if there's no guarantee on things, but if they make it, like if the shows do start coming back, because obviously we heard Cirque du Soleil filed bankruptcy earlier in the year. But if some of these other concerts come back, because there was a lot of conventions and I believe some concerts that were going to happen, but everything was shut down. If some of these companies decide to come back with their conventions and some of the shows do come back, it'll give people a reason to go to Vegas. I mean, people are already going to Vegas now because they tired of sitting in the house. So let them find out that their favorite show is going to be playing again, or that their favorite artist is going to perform, or that their favorite club is opening. Why not take a weekend trip? So winter times is some of the best times to get the best rates on hotels. It's already good enough that rates are good now. Get better over the holidays. I think they'll be fine though. Halloween weekend, I hope. Yeah, 250 people is a lot. And that's just for places that have a capacity of 2,500. If you can hold more than that, then you'll have more than 250 people. So I'm not 100% sure on what the capacity is at some of these big clubs, but y'all been to the clubs. Same thing for the shows. Y'all know the show venues can hold a lot of people. I did say that I saw that if someone, let's just say you went to a concert and like the artist wanted to dive in the crowd or walk around the crowd, that they're considered a part of that the occupancy group. But if they just stay on stage and perform and don't go mingle in the crowd, then they won't count. So that'd be real interesting for those crowd divers that we have. Going back in December, that's what's up. Yeah, bars are already open. They're just increasing the occupancy at places. So yeah, bars opened about a week or two ago. Yeah, almost 2 weeks ago that they've been open. I think Sunday will be 2 weeks. But yeah, there's been things to do in Vegas since reopening, and things is just opening up more and more now. That's pretty much what's going on. Big Island, Honolulu, what's going on? Welcome to the lounge. Good to see you again. You said you normally go out strip. That's what's up. Hey, you're not the only one. I know a lot of people are going to Vegas just to get out of the house, and that'll be a good week. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy yourself. All right, so that's what's going on with shows. Let's talk about Planet Hollywood real quick, and then I'll open the chat up to questions, concerns, thoughts, opinions, etc. And this isn't really too much, but Planet Hollywood, I, as one of many people who like Planet Hollywood, have been waiting for Planet Hollywood to reopen. I saw they were at one point supposed to open in August. They did not open in August. Have no idea why. There was a rumor or so about September, but when they didn't open in August, I was like, I'll just wait for them to come out with an official statement. Thursday, October the 8th, next Thursday, a week from yesterday, Planet Hollywood will be open. However, they will only have the hotel open as far as getting rooms where you can stay. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Only Thursday through Saturday. Which to me, I guess it makes sense, because if your reopening in Vegas isn't flooded like it normally is, there's no need to be open every day. Palazzo's in essence doing the same thing. Venetian is open every day, but Palazzo's only open for the weekends. They're only taking reservations for the weekend. So that makes sense for Planet Hollywood. I mean, to bring in revenue if people want to gamble there, because it is a popular hotel that people like to gamble. I know some of the slot players in here do not like to gamble at Planet Hollywood. I'm hip, I remember. But it's really a good vibe. I like Planet Hollywood. Planet Hollywood is a good spot to chill, and the rooms are cool. So if you planning on staying at Planet Hollywood, I was one of those people. I know that they were moving people to other properties, just like Park MGM was before they reopened, just like the Mirage was before they reopened. You will be good effective October the 8th at 10 a.m. So there's the Planet Hollywood update, because I've had a lot of people asking me about that in the DMs. I've been watching that myself as well. So be able to kick it at Planet Hollywood. You're moving to Vegas next year. That's what's up. I'm sure you'll where are you moving from before I really go and say you'll love it. But I mean, Vegas off the strip is cool. It's like a normal city, but just the fact that you have an iconic street, one of the most iconic streets and strips in the whole world, it's what makes Vegas Vegas. But I got family that live in Vegas. I know people that live in Vegas off the strip and they enjoy it. You know, it's cool. You know, so best of luck to you. Stay back in February. That's what's up. Yeah, I was at Planet Hollywood in February too. I was there Super Bowl weekend. Is Planet Hollywood better than Flamingo? 100%. Planet Hollywood is 100% better than Flamingo. And I say that because we talked about it last week, how when you walk in the Flamingo, people just kind of already like look at it like, you know, have questions. It's like, okay. Then when you see the rooms is like, all right, okay, this is cool. When you walk in Planet Hollywood, the atmosphere alone is just so dope. The hotel looks nice. You got the miracle shops, and their rooms are underrated. So for sure, Planet Hollywood is better than Flamingo. What up, Robbie? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. I appreciate this super chat. And I'll go ahead, if it's shot time, drop them emojis. I'll go ahead and take a shot on the strength of the super chat. I appreciate that. You got a room booked for October 15th. Then off to Aria. You got a room booked at Planet Hollywood. So that's what's up. You definitely can't beat it if it's comped. I mean, you can't beat no room if it's comp. Free is free. It don't matter what it is. But yeah, you know how I feel about Aria. Aria is all love. I'm staying at Aria Halloween weekend, so that's a major vibe. All right, so shout out to Robbie and all of y'all tuned in. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate all of y'all tuned in, locked in. Cheers to the super chat. And the emojis start flooding. Carlos, what's going on? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Good to see you. Good to see you. See, as a matter of fact, I think I talked about this last week, but I wanted to bring it up again because somebody, when I did my little poll on Instagram yesterday about what we should talk about today, I seen a lot of people on YouTube was talking about Vegas being dangerous, and is Vegas really that bad? So I'm actually going to, like I said last week, I don't think Vegas is, I mean, the crime rate has increased, but like I said, there's crime everywhere in the world, not just Vegas. Because Vegas is Vegas and everything that's going on, it doesn't help that it's being amplified with fights and the other stuff that's being reported. But you got to think about it like this. Look at how many people go to Vegas. Look at how many people go to Vegas. Just think about it from that perspective. You go to Vegas, you want to strip. How many people in Vegas in the casinos? If a fight breaks out, if something happens, I mean, that's unfortunate, you know. But for a couple of people to have an incident when thousands of people are in an area for a weekend, like, I don't know. The crime has picked up more, of course, lately. I mean, that's why we're having this conversation. But I don't think Vegas is so dangerous to the point where you should be like, oh, I don't want to go to Vegas right now. It's too dangerous. Nah. I don't think so. I've been to Vegas 5 times, I believe, since reopening weekend, like once a month, pretty much. No, I don't think it's that bad. You definitely should be cautious. I mean, you should be cautious in the world anywhere you go. That's just the life we live in. You should definitely be cautious, but I don't think it's a reason for you not to go to Vegas at all. It's still a vibe, still a good time. You still meet good people. So yes, if you're thinking about going to Vegas and you're hesitant because of the potential fear of things going on, let it go. It's not to stop you. All right. I need 3 people to give me 3 more emojis, and we'll get it rocking for the next one. All right, I'm catching up in the chat. Won't gamble at Planet Hollywood. Why you don't like Planet Hollywood? I love to hear all the perspectives. Why you don't like Planet Hollywood? I know the homie Ant was like, he don't like Planet Hollywood. TQ, why you won't gamble at Planet Hollywood? Yeah, Aria is gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Oh, the go-go dancers at Planet Hollywood. Yes, Planet Hollywood definitely have some eye candy involved. It's a dope hotel. I feel like it's underrated, especially with it being in the heart of the strip. I feel like Planet Hollywood is slept on by a lot of people. I'm not really sure why. Probably because it's not put out there like that. I guess, I don't know, but it's underrated. It's a TVP cosign for sure. All right, we look good on the emojis. All right, let's get this next shot, and I'll catch up with the chat. When we're gonna do this, gonna be like a weekly thing. When are y'all next trip to Vegas? I've seen a couple of people, and I know a couple of y'all will be out there Halloween weekend, so that's in a few weeks. I'm pretty sure I'll probably cross paths with a lot of y'all, because I'm gonna be in town acting a fool that weekend. I love Halloween. It's my favorite time to be in Vegas, but it seems like quite a few people gonna be out there. All right, so cheers to y'all again. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the emojis. By the way, I just saw the channel cross 3 million total views. That's insane. It's crazy, but appreciate all the love and support. Y'all are the best. Cheers to y'all. All right. You said summer 21 or 22. We gonna say 21. I don't think it'll take that long. We're gonna do a TVP party bus for sure. Whenever we do a big TVP weekend, as y'all want to call it, I guess that's what we're gonna call it. TVP weekend. We definitely gonna do a party bus. We'll rent a party bus. If we don't do the party bus tour, I'll talk to the folks and see what's going on about potentially doing that. Also depend on how many people are around. But if we don't do the party bus tour, we'll definitely rent a party bus. Y'all know I'm all game for that. Atlanta seems like it might be fun. I think I missed that in the chat. Atlanta cool. I got family in Atlanta. Atlanta's a good time. If you've never been, you'll definitely enjoy it. All right. James Levette. See your comment. Good evening. Welcome to the lounge. If you still in, appreciate you tuning in. But all right. So yeah. So for some of y'all who coming in late, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. I think things is about to open back up. I don't think we're gonna have No more questions or concerns for all of y'all who've been wondering about when Vegas is gonna pick back up. I feel like this announcement was Sisalak's thumb of approval to let's start getting back to the norm. You know, C19 has destroyed 2020 for us all. Trust me, my channel will probably be bigger than it is by now if this C19 stuff hadn't happened, but we've weathered the storm. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm sure y'all can too. So don't get too excited, but definitely get excited. It'll be a Mirage Halloween weekend. That's what's up, Romeo. That'll be dope. Hit me up if you in town. I'm all for trying to link up with folks. Yes, I think people definitely have blown this out of proportion. But again, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and me saying that I don't think Vegas is that dangerous where you shouldn't consider going. I mean, that's just my opinion. Some people might say, look at the crime increase numbers, use that as facts and say don't go to Vegas. I mean, if they want to use those numbers, cool, you know, they got factual, but just giving my opinion. But I mean, I'm nobody special neither. So what's up, Sacramento 916? Appreciate you tuning in the lounge. Said you're gonna be there in November. Got a cabana. That's the Circa. Yeah, that's what's up. I might try to get a spot at Circa. I saw they doing reservations out there at the pool. That pool gonna be so crazy. So I might try to get a spot at Circa. I think it's about like the hour or something like that. But I definitely want to check that out. Damn, Mike said not soon enough. That's what's up. What am I drinking? Y'all know I'm drinking that Crown Royal. It's my wifey. I'm on a peach. Crown Royal Peach has been my stream drink, except when I poured out my apple the other day. 11th through the 18th. Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Ace, that's dope. Okay. And you'll be out there circuit, yeah, for sure. So, yeah, we'll cross paths. We'll definitely link up while we out there. Should be a good weekend. December 17th through the 20th. All right, that's what's up. So it seems like a lot of y'all gonna be out there throughout the month of October. So that's a good look for Vegas in itself. Am I gonna look? Well, Circa's not taking. I think they're starting hotel reservations like that last week of December. So if I'm in Vegas for New Year's, that's still undecided. I really want to. I just also spend that time with my family. We'll see. If I'm in Vegas for New Year's, though, I definitely will check out Circa. I'll try to get a room in Circa, but I think I looked at their prices. I think their prices is crazy, but I might stay there a night just to see what up. Call me Frog. Well, to the lounge. Good to see you. Cheers for sure, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, I am going to dress up Halloween weekend. If y'all saw my vlog I did last year, Halloween weekend, still got it on the channel. That was like when I first started like getting into vlogging. Yeah, I have my Sub-Zero costume, so Sub-Zero will be back for 2020, Halloween 2020. We definitely gonna be vlogging Halloween day. So if you see Sub-Zero, that's probably me. And I got a pretty solid costume. If you check out the vlog or seen the vlog, you already know. So Sub-Zero will be back for Halloween. It's definitely gonna be a good time. Oh, Malcolm will be out there the 26th through the 30th. That's what's up. All right. So on the 29th, make sure you hit me up. I'll probably go to Fremont Street on the 29th. That'll probably be like my big activities, but I'll be on the strip until I make those moves. So hit me up. I'm not taking that 151 though. Nah, y'all not getting me on that. Nice try. But I'm definitely game for a shot. So just hit me up. I said you be there June 2021. That's what's up. October 17th, staying at Cosmo. That's what's up. Well, happy early birthday. Just in case I don't stream before your birthday, or if I miss your birthday, happy early birthday to you. Cosmo's dope. You should definitely enjoy it. Your birthday's on the October 24th. Checking out Vegas. Well, with them just opening this restriction for things at the venues and the occupancy, yeah, I definitely think more things will be open. I think as the weeks go by, things will start to open. This announcement just came out this week, so I don't see any reason why things don't start to open up, especially when one big reason is just there's no point of opening up because I can only have a limit of 50 people to a degree of things. It only makes sense. that they start opening things up. Are strip clubs gonna open up? I wouldn't be surprised. They should. I don't see any reason for them not to at this point. It wouldn't make any sense. They had temporarily opened up and then they shut back down. So now that all of this, that the occupancy has been raised for establishments, the gathering limit, however you want to classify it, strip clubs are open. TQ, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much for all of that. Greatly appreciate it. Bear with me. I'm catching up with y'all on the in the chat. Do I live in Cali? Yeah, I live in Cali. I live in the Bay. Oh, you mean like my actual, like an actual TVP party bus? That would be dope. I don't know if I'm gonna have my own party bus in 2021. 2022, that's possible. That's definitely possible, but yeah, that'd be dope. We'll see though. But I'm definitely all for the party buses. Said Nevada can't afford to continue paying unemployment so they don't get people back to work. I mean, that's very true. You know, I mean, the government is helping with funding for this unemployment, but I agree with you. I think if they can get people back to work without having to have too many concerns, I think that's what'll definitely happen for sure. But again, like I said, we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. Like, I'm actually glad I'm gonna be out there this weekend because with the bars being open, I just want to see what the atmosphere look like because people are still gonna be in Vegas regardless. But now that, because I know some of y'all like Bird Bar, the Flamingo, like I walked through there and they had reopened, but they had tables and stuff. It wasn't just like a bar set up. They had tables and stuff, so like, you know, people could get drinks or whatever. But now that that stuff has been lifted, yeah, I think it'll be real nice to see. But we'll see. The shows and stuff is really what I'm really more concerned about. Especially with Cirque du Soleil filing bankruptcy. Do they try to fight through that and then partner up with somebody to get back to doing shows, or they gonna just stop it? You know, real curious to see how that play out. Going to AC next week. Where, yeah, definitely try to get Crown Apple or Crown Peach. Somebody was saying in one of the streams that Crown Peach is a little hard to find in certain places, which don't surprise me. But I like Crown Apple just as much. I just been drinking peach because I done drank Crown Apple for so long and I loved it so much. I switched it up to the peach, but that peach is bomb. Even the Crown Vanilla, all of the flavored Crowns. That's where I'm at with it. Strip clubs would be social distancing, probably. I mean, when I went to I think it was 4th of July weekend when I was with some of the vloggers, and we went to Palomino Club, and it was more like a bikini bar, but it definitely was social distance. I can tell you that. Where it was, you was with your group, and then you was spaced away from everybody else. So if they reopen, they definitely gonna implement this social distancing. Said you gonna be out there Halloween weekend too. That's what's up. It's cool. Yeah, it seemed like Halloween weekend gonna be a real busy weekend. I've been talking to people offline who've been, I guess, trying to plan around Halloween weekend. So I've been helping people get reservations and stuff set up for Halloween weekend. And yeah, it seemed like it's gonna be a good time. I think some people also got to the point where they so tired of just sitting in the house that just like, it's whatever at this point, I'm going. And so, you know, what better time to go to Vegas than a Halloween or a holiday weekend? I guess you say Halloween is a holiday to some people, but it's just a big event to me. I don't really care about the dressing up. It's just something fun to do. It's just good to be around people. Are any bars on Fremont or the Strip that's known for hip hop? Like bars? I don't know if I would say any bars are known for hip hop. Typically, like a bar will have like a lounge type vibe. I wouldn't say there's no bar specific place that you go for hip hop. That's more like clubs, I would say. How many people are hooking up in Vegas? We should do a community poll and ask. I can't answer that question. But if you asking, are people still mingling and hopping from table to table, you know, and interacting with other groups? Absolutely. That ain't changed at all. Mandalay Bay is extremely slept on. Yeah, so I think somebody commented on a video of mine within the last day or two asking about Mandalay Bay. Mandalay Bay is the last hotel at the south end of the strip. That's why Mandalay Bay doesn't get the respect it deserves. And I'm one of them people that don't really stay in Mandalay Bay because of its location. That's literally the only gripe or negative mark that I can give Mandalay Bay. It's the simple fact that it's just at the end of the strip. Like, I can't even walk out of Mandalay Bay to walk to the strip. You got to take the tram from Mandalay Bay past Luxor just to get to Excalibur, just to walk through Excalibur, just to get up to the ramp to be right there by MGM in New York, just to get to the strip. Like, it's the street. You're not walking from Mandalay Bay, and that's just not convenient. Because I'm someone who like to walk from place to place. I don't really like having an Uber unless I have to. What's going on? And welcome to the lounge. Vegas strong, definitely. It's been 3 years and Vegas is still pushing. Who would have imagined 3 years ago with that tragedy that happened? Rest in peace to all of those who have lost. Condolences to the family. I hope they've gotten strong and found a way to move past from that unfortunate incident. But imagine who would have thought 3 years later that situation would happen and we're dealing with a C-19 pandemic. Like, so I tell people, I live a YOLO life. You only live once. I live life for the day because you just don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And if you'd have told me in 3 years we was going to be in a pandemic and Vegas would be different, I would have laughed. Like, yeah, all right, how much we going to bet on that? So after Halloween, what's my favorite holiday to be in Vegas? It's a good question. It's a real good question. I like Super Bowl. I would say March is arguably my favorite month because spring break, March Madness, St. Patrick's Day, the opening of pool parties, like that second half of March through on, the weather is perfect because you're coming out of that winter back into spring transition. Everything is opening back up, but St. Patrick's Day and March Madness in Vegas is a dope time. Super Bowl weekend is a cool time. That might be my favorite time. Would be around mid-March. I think we'll say St. Patrick's Day weekend or around St. Patrick's Day, because that March Madness time is crazy. Like, Super Bowl is fun for sure. I did enjoy Labor Day weekend. I'm not a fan of I don't have anything against 4th of July weekend, but it was just a whole lot of kids all over the place, and I don't mind kids in certain locations, but everywhere, not in Vegas. So 4th of July weekend, I'm not really that pressed. I was with one of the homies, shout out Gerard, one of the subs. I got to meet him that weekend, and it was dope to have a balcony view. You got to see the fireworks from like all across the valley. Like, it was crazy. Everywhere it was fireworks all over Vegas, and it was so dope to see. I think Synonym was at the bar at the Stratosphere, so they was all the way up there at top by the observation wheel, so they could, you could see everything, all of the fireworks all over Vegas too. But anyway, yeah, I say around St. Patrick's Day, it's probably my second favorite place, or second favorite time to be in Vegas. Anything is possible. Alright, that's what's up. I don't do Henny. Sorry, man. I'm not on the Henny wave. Yeah, that's what's up. Been out in the Bay for a few years. It's cool. I love the Bay. I'm from North Carolina. I don't got to deal with snow. I don't got to deal with rain all of the time. I enjoy it. All people are doing is giving the money right back. Yeah, pretty much. There were a lot of people who were shopping too when I was out there that, obviously with things being limited, especially because clubs is reservation only. So I guess, some people are like, well, if I can't go in the clubs or party, the pools was, they have a limit. We're going to just go shopping because it's indoors, it's cool, which I can't blame them. But yeah, it was definitely crowds at the mall. Bird Bar happy hour, yeah, that's right. I remember you talking about it. Yeah, Bird Bar is where it's at for sure. It's a cool spot. Gas Lamp in San Diego, it was packed. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, Gas Lamp is a vibe. That's where you party at in San Diego. The first time I went to San Diego, And I went there to party. They was like, one with a couple of my coworkers. We was like, yeah, they was like, yo, let's check out Gaslamp, because one of them grew up in San Diego, and I ain't gonna lie, it was so dope. I didn't even know there was an Omnia in San Diego. Like, I only knew of Omnia in Vegas, but very similar. So that's what's up. Gaslamp is definitely a vibe. Social distance strip club. Yeah, like, and it was crazy. Like, when we had went there, like, aside from it already being like a bikini bar, it was just the weirdest thing. Who goes to a strip club to see girls? I felt like you would have seen more from females at the hotel pool than the strippers in the strip club. That's how bad it was. And I don't even do strip clubs. I only went just because I was with people. So those is my exceptions if it's for an occasion. But yeah, you was like, you had to be distanced from the stage. I was just like, nah, this just not it. It's just not it. One Oak closed. Yeah, I saw One Oak had closed before everything. And no, One Oak is not the only dedicated hip hop club on the strip. Dre's is the best hip hop club on the strip, in my opinion. I think a lot of my TVP fam would agree. But Dre's is known for hip hop. Light is known for hip hop. That's Light at Mandalay Bay. And Chateau at Paris is known for hip hop. So One Oak was popular. They definitely did hip hop, but I personally wouldn't have even gone. I didn't really go to One Oak like that. I think I've been to One Oak twice. It's either Dre's for me, and then Light or Chateau /2 Jewel, because Jewel, they known for hip hop too. So all right, Garmin Fraud, appreciate you coming through. Definitely take an extra shot. Let's go ahead and get those cup emojis. I'm catching up in the chat. I see some of y'all might have already left, but just in case you catch the replay, appreciate you coming through. Let's get those emojis. Let's take another shot. I might even do a double for y'all. Dre's is hip hop. Dre's isn't open yet, but yes, it is hip hop. That's the club I personally am waiting to open. I have connects there, and I am on constant communication and updates with them. Soon as Dre's open, it's probably gonna be the first club that I push out to let y'all know. Love Island, that was being filmed at the Cromwell. Some of y'all might watch Love Island. I ain't watch Love Island. I don't even really care to be honest. I think that's supposed to wrap up today. Today is October the 2nd, right? Yes, it is. All right. I heard it's supposed to wrap up today. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but especially with this these restrictions going into place, I think Dre's is on the way, along with a few other clubs. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if 2 or 3 open just suddenly because of this. So I'm expecting Halloween weekend for there to be more things open for sure. They blocked the streets off. Okay, yeah. Neil, what's going on? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Need the full body mirror. That's what's up. Appreciate you coming through. It's crazy how that's our inside on this channel. Y'all funny, but y'all so dope for that. I love that. All right, Mike, appreciate you coming through. Appreciate the support. Enjoy your weekend. If I could compare my favorite aspects of each strip hotel to make my ultimate hotel, what would it look like? Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me just say this. If I could find a way to do this would be my ultimate hotel. If I could find a way to take the look of the Cosmo from the outside, just because of, the balconies, I would definitely clone that balcony thing. If I could get the balconies and I could have my rooms to look similar like the room or the suites at Encore, that would be my hotel. With an outside look like Cosmo, but the suites and stuff look like and have the same features as the Encore. That's what my hotel would look like. And find a way for it to be reasonable too, pricing wise. Like I'm not a greedy person. Like I definitely would try to make it as affordable as possible, but I wouldn't make it cheap. Like I'm not gonna have no Flamingo or Bally's prices. Like I try to find somewhere to have like a hybrid, like a Vidara type of pricing. But that's what my hotel would look like. Or the Heat getting swept? Nah, the Heat ain't getting swept. They'll for sure get one. depending on how lazy and Bron and AD get, they might get too. But the Lakers will win the finals. And I hate the Lakers, by the way, just so for those of y'all who knew. I hate the Lakers, but LeBron is my favorite player, greatest player of all time. We got that conversation offline. But nah, the Lakers will win the finals. I don't think they'll sweep the Heat, though. It's over in 5 or 6. Yeah, Bay is dope. I've met a lot of people from Oakland. Nothing but respect for there. Alright, Ace, you did a social distance bachelor party. They got naked. It was weird. Man, you crazy. You crazy, man. Yeah, that sounds like an experience. I'll let that. You should do a story time video on that. That sounds pretty entertaining. That's crazy, but it's Vegas. That wouldn't surprise me. Appreciate the super chat, big Ant. All right, let's take some. Let's do some shots. Been streaming for 45 minutes. All right, so I'll go at least another 15 minutes and carry on from there. That's hilarious though. I could only imagine. And I'll do a double. How about that? I'll take a shot for the super chat, and then I'll take a shot for the rest of y'all who dropped those emojis. You said I sound well. I am kind of buzzed, but that's why I said 5 or 6. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends in 5. That wouldn't surprise me at all. That's why I said, depending on how lazy LeBron and AD get. I mean, when you got something. I mean, look at the Clippers. The Clippers was up 3-1, and now they in the crib chilling. I think some of them in Cancun, some of them in Puerto Rico. So, I mean, you got to finish a game. That's why I said it might go 6 if they get caught slipping. But if they go hard, it's over in 5. Crazy, man. What's going on? Abdallah, I don't know if I said that right. What's going on? Welcome to the lounge. Appreciate you stopping through. All right, cheers to the super chat. Appreciate the super chat again. Appreciate the support greatly. Appreciate all of y'all still tuned in. Cheers to y'all. All right, and I'll do the second one on the strength of y'all other emojis. Dre's swim night. That was dope. When Dre's was doing that before they closed down, I thought that was a dope concept for them to do the night swim. Because EBC's known for it. You know, they do the night swim. So when Dre started doing that, I thought that was dope. And like I saw when I was out there Labor Day weekend that Daylight was letting people get in the pools and stuff at night. So they kind of had like the night swim thing going on, but they just closed too early. People don't go to Vegas to leave at 2. The clubs and some local places close at 2:30. Nah. So that wasn't it. Cosmo's offering a card upgrade for gamblers. Upgrade room options. Awesome with that. Yeah. At the Angle Terrace Suite had a better view than the wraparound. Wow. That's interesting. All right. I've heard from you and a couple other people about this Angle Suite at the Cosmo. I actually looked it up and I did see it, but to say that it had a better view than the wraparound that day, that's intriguing. I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, I'm glad you checked out Cosmo. I know they've had some negative a negative connotation going around YouTube this week that I'm just not gonna address, but I'm glad you gave them an opportunity. I've had some people tag the video to me. It was a very unfortunate situation, but I'm gonna just keep my comments to myself. I'll be in Vegas the 20th through the 24th at the Aria. That's what's up. It's a good time too. Weekend or Christmas week. That's what's up. Pretty good race there too. All right, here's the cheers to. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Here's the cheers to y'all who dropped emojis. I appreciate that. Yeah, H, yeah, we'll talk offline. That sounds hilarious, but there might be something crazy. That's crazy. Do I think all of the clubs will be open by summer 2021? If C19 don't spread, yes, I do. I think it's very possible all the clubs could be open in the next couple of months. I truthfully think, as long as things are controlled and maintained, that it is a possibility for the clubs to open by New Year's. I think that's a very strong possibility at the rate things are going now. So, like I said, Halloween weekend, we'll get an idea of the direction that Vegas is heading for club shows, sporting events, conventions, all that good stuff, all of the big crowd stuff. We're going to get an idea. We'll know after Halloween weekend. Was at the Cosmo this past weekend. I had a great time. That's what's up. I'm glad you had a good time. Everyone knows about my incident that I had with the Cosmo. I was able to talk to them offline to get things worked out. So I feel like some things should be handled offline, especially when you're trying to look out for them. There's always a couple of people who can make a situation bigger than it needs to be, but everybody reports to somebody. It's the mentality I try to have. So yeah, I said I'm gonna stay out of that. But you said that room did, so you backed out of the upgrade. Oh, okay, all right. So it was that particular suite that you had. Okay, yeah, I'll look into that, the ankle suite. How often do I stay in Vegas on weekdays? I guess of like, let's just say I'll never stay. I can't say that. Normally, like, if I'm going for business like this weekend, I'm there for a couple of days. I might leave on Monday. I typically leave on Monday. Sometimes I leave on a Tuesday. If I'm going to party, typically I'm there Thursday through Sunday or Friday to Monday. So, but to like go to Vegas on like a Tuesday and leave on a Saturday, that's just like not to happen. Not at least to go out there to have fun. That's just not gonna happen. So I would say I'll have a weekday in there on my trips, but I don't go during the week just to be in Vegas during the week, unless it's for work. That's a different story. Okay, so you're gonna be in Vegas at 27. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna be out there Halloween weekend too. So it's gonna be, for those of y'all who watching the stream or catch the replay who've been around, y'all clearly see that Halloween weekend is going to be a very, very, very busy weekend. So if you had any ideas or questions or cautions on exactly how busy or if Halloween weekend is gonna be packed, just look at the stream. Like, TVP fam gonna be out there heavy. So that's what's up. Just hit me up if you in town. I have no idea what I'll be doing, but I'll be out there, so I'll let your boy. All right, got about 8 minutes. Any other final questions? I shared all of the big news with y'all. That's been the big topic this week about the occupancy increase. So if you tune in later, I'll just wrap it up for you. Vegas is increasing public gatherings to 250 people or 50% for venues that have 2,500 or less. Venues that have more than 2,500 are allowed to have 10% of their capacity, but they must be sectioned off in groups of 250. Again, to shortly simplify that, if you got a venue that holds 2,500 people, your capacity is 250, period. If your venue has 10,000, 10% of that is 1,000. You can have 1,000 people in there, but they must be sectioned off in groups of 250. So that's the major up news on that. So yes, I think clubs, shows, party bus companies, lounges, hotels, everybody been waiting for that. And when that went off, I wouldn't even be surprised if that's why Planet Hollywood was like, booyah, let's go ahead and reopen. That's what we needed to hear. Wouldn't be surprised. All right. Yeah, I'm going to check out Circa 2. Yeah, I'll be out there that weekend. Thursday the 29th will probably be when I'm at Circa. Probably the 29th. Maybe Friday. It just depends on what's open. I'll probably more than likely be on Strip the rest of the weekend, but I'll probably check out Circa that Thursday to see what's up. Scope it out. I might go there Sunday to watch the game. I do want to check out the pool, so I might reserve something at the pool to watch the games. We'll see. And but that's gonna be dope. Cosmo was awesome. Security walked you in my room. Too much beach. Now that sounds like a good Vegas night when you had too much peach crown and security had to walk you to your room. Hey, that's what's up. But glad you had a good time. 99% of the time I've been to Cosmo has been all love. There's been 1% where it was just unfortunate. So, and it was resolved by them. So, nobody's perfect. People make mistakes, but I'm glad. That sounds like you had a good time. I'm glad you enjoyed. You said you got litty off Cosmos at the Cosmo. That's what's up. That's dope. I appreciate it. Okay, I'll take a shot of your super chat, TQ. Molly, that's what's up though. Chandelier Bar is definitely where you at. If you in the Cosmo, you definitely get your drinks at the Chandelier Bar. If you've never been to Cosmo, I don't know why, go to the Chandelier Bar. And it's 3 of them. First, second, third level. It's 3 chandeliers, but the one on the first level is where it's at. Appreciate that, Ace. Appreciate you stopping through. Yeah, hit me up offline. We can talk about Halloween. Just hit me up offline. We can definitely get some things sorted out. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Glad you stopped by. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have the option to change your reservation from Flamingo to Planet Hollywood, I would have did that yesterday. Like, I'm not trying to exaggerate. I'm just being real. Like, Flamingo cool. I don't have no ill will at Flamingo. I've stayed at Flamingo a few times. Like, once they did their renovation to the Flamingo rooms on up, like, they was cool with me. Like, the hotel, I don't hate the hotel, but I mean, real is just real. When you walk through there compared to some other hotels, you wouldn't rank them above other hotels. But like, Planet Hollywood, dope. Like I said, like, their base room, get a little soaking tub, got standing shower, bright lit sink, mini refrigerator. Like, I would stay at Planet Hollywood. That's just me though. Again, that's just my opinion. But I have a room of the Flamingo room, the One King, on the channel, and then I have a video of the Ultra Hip King at Planet Hollywood on the channel. Go watch those videos, and then you tell me if you should stay at Flamingo or Planet Hollywood. And once you make your decision, drop a comment. I always look at the notifications to try to keep up with comments. I don't catch every single one, but I try to catch the most of them. But you look at them too and let me know. Oh, you said you looked at them both today already? See? All right then. So after watching the videos and hearing me talk, you take my word for it. You can thank me later. Like, it would be for me, it would be a no-brainer. Like, truthfully, I probably would, if Planet Hollywood had opened this weekend, I would have been at Planet Hollywood this weekend. I'm gonna be in Mirage this weekend, and then Monday I'm going to Cosmo. I'm gonna stay at Cosmo before I leave. So, but I was going to stay at Planet Hollywood. I was hoping that they were gonna be open last week and not this coming week. So if they had been open, I would have been staying there this weekend. So ultimately, it's up to you, sir. But if you want my recommendation, stay at Planet Hollywood. Nothing wrong with Flamingo, but Flamingo ain't better than Planet Hollywood. Let's leave it at that. Lee's Liquor off the Strip. Yes, Lee's Liquor off the Strip. Lee's Liquor is a great place to get alcohol. I talked about it last week. Whenever I started doing my tips and travel stuff for Vegas, because of course I'm going to make some more update videos as things start coming back together. I will make sure to reiterate that. If you check in luggage, please put a bottle of liquor in your luggage to save you some money. If you don't and you need to buy some alcohol, you can go off the Strip to save money. Some people just rather get it on the Strip, so I always get it at CVS, Walgreens, whatever's on the Strip. But Lee's Liquor off the Strip, and that is correct. That is a real good place to get liquor, good prices. You got 2 days at Mirage and the other 2 days in there. All right, well, if Flamingo was where your other 2 days was, go ahead and switch that out, man. And TQ, I don't know if I thanked you for that super chat again, but thanks again for the super chat. I appreciate it. All right, let me pour up this shot. I'm almost at my hour mark. Try to stream for an hour. Y'all know how I do. Try to do my hour stream, and if it goes over that, it's because of y'all. So, cheers to y'all still being tuned in, locked in. I appreciate it. And then when I get the emojis, I'll take another one. When I get 10, I see 25 in here right now, I'll go ahead and take another one on the emojis. Oh, that okay. I missed that. My fault. CZ, my fault. The best, cheapest places to get liquor. Yeah. It's definitely off the strip. You can go to like, if you want to go to like a Walmart, take a Lyft or Uber to Walmart. That's really a good place to get liquor off the strip. Lee's Liquor, like Ant said, is a good place to get liquor off the strip. But I would just go to a liquor store off the strip. It's the best place. But Lee's, I would say, I end up going to Walmart. I know people out there, so if I go off the strip, I just get off Walmart. But Lee's Liquor is a place for sure that you can get liquor from. That's right off the strip with good pricing. What new thing in Vegas would be great to build? Well, somebody had put this on my Instagram poll yesterday, or was a sticker response to the question, but they still building things in Vegas. Like, for example, they got the MSG Sphere, the Madison Square Garden Sphere. It's like this big LED globe venue that's gonna be, is behind the Venetian. I think they're actually building a walkway so you can actually walk from the Venetian or through the Venetian to the MSG Sphere. But they're building that. It's crazy. If you haven't looked into it, you should definitely check it. But it's gonna be like this big LED like globe, but all of these, it's gonna be crazy, and it's gonna be dope. But they're gonna have concerts there. So that's gonna be a real good look for Vegas. Resorts World is being built. That should be done in 2021. Circus being built. Or not being built. It is built. They're gonna be opening at the end of the month and then doing reservations in December. The Raiders just got Allegiant Stadium. I heard rumors. There's been the rumors for nothing has been confirmed that they talking about getting rid of Rio to put a baseball stadium. Like, I don't think Vegas needs anything else. The only thing they need to do that the world wants is just open 100%. But you know, we know what's going on in the world. That just can't happen. But I don't think Vegas needs to do anything else. They got a lot going on. I appreciate the super chat, Molly. Greatly appreciate the support. Shot o'clock. All right, well, fair enough. I'll take a shot for your super chat, and then I'll take another one when we get the rest. Oaktown girl, what's going on? Welcome to the TVP Lounge. Glad you made it in. He said you staying at Flamingo. Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with Flamingo. Like, let's make that clear. Like, Flamingo isn't terrible. Like, Flamingo's not Excalibur. Flamingo's not Circus. Flamingo's not Hooters / Oyo Hotel. It's not there. Like, it's not there at all. I'm not saying it's horrible. Please don't take it in that regard. But when you compare Flamingo to Planet Hollywood, it's kind of like night and day. It's in essence along the lines of, a lot of y'all like the Mirage. Let's look at it like this. A lot of y'all like the Mirage. But then if you leave Mirage and go into Aria, are you going to be like, it's similar? No. You're going to be like, whoa. Like, okay, Mirage is nice, but this is wow. Same thing with Flamingo and Planet Hollywood. That's all. Not that one is horrible. One is just levels above than the other one. That's all. So, don't have an issue with staying at Flamingo. Flamingo's cool. All right. Cheers to the super chat. I appreciate you, Molly. All right. Total Wine. Total Wine's a vibe. If you have a Total Wine near you, get your alcohol there. I like Total Wine. It's a good spot. I truthfully don't know how close of a Total Wine is to the Strip. Because like I said, I normally take mine with me, or I'll get something around the Strip or in the area. I'm pretty sure I have to look into that. But if you have a Total Wine near you or by you, I should look that up. I'm going to look that up after the stream, the closest Total Wine to the Strip. But there, like Lee's Liquor, like you said, I'm glad he pointed that out, because I was talking to a Lyft driver about that when I was out there a few weeks ago, about Lee's Liquor. So it's definitely a good place to get you some liquor off the Strip. All right. You said you'd be back at Cosmo mid-November. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I'll be at Cosmo Monday. I'm gonna stay there for the night before I leave. got another video for y'all. But yeah, I'll be there Monday, but that's what's up. And yeah, I'm gonna check out Circa too. I'm still kind of in my feels about this, that Circa decides they want to open up, but they just want to be open to check out the hotel and don't want to open their rooms for people who might want to sleep because they've been drinking too much of their property. But it's all good, you know. I guess it's alright to tease a little now and then. Definitely gonna check it out though. It should be cool. You said Rio gotta go. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If Rio would just, they one of them hotels that, they one of those hotels that's just like, we built our rooms. This is what it is. Period. And I respect that, cause like I feel like Bellagio the same way. Like we was talking about Bellagio last week. Bellagio cool. It's a luxury hotel. It's 5 stars. It's got the fountains outside. You got the fountain view. It's a dope view. But like they luxury hotels, it's like, it's cool for sure, but it's a little dated, you look at Wynn, Encore, Aria, Palazzo, Cosmo, Vidar, like the other 5-star hotels, and then you look at the rooms at Bellagio, you might be like, oh, Bellagio might want to consider a minor upgrade, So, Rio don't want to update, that's cool. It's all suite hotel, and and I got the video of the Masquerade suite, I think it is, like one of their like upper level suites, 1,600 square feet, real good price, crazy views, it's a dope suite. They just don't want to update the room, so I guess it's pick and choose. Do you care about what the room look like, or do you care about the room type? What it look like, room type. But it is what it is. Pub crawls and party buses operate Halloween weekend? Probably not. Yeah, I think somebody else asked about this earlier. I don't know if they still in the chat or not. If you catch the replay, High Roller, yeah, the High Roller is open. High Roller's been open for a while now, but from my understanding, the open bar package is not available. I'm going to triple check that tomorrow or Sunday. So when I stream next week, if this question comes back up, I can give you more in-depth confirmed answer. But when I was out there last, from my understanding, that they were limiting the cabins, but the High Roller was not an option. Like I tried to book it online, it was not an option. I didn't go to the ticket booth because I didn't feel like it. Just to be real, I didn't feel like walking down there. But when I saw it wasn't online, I'm like, all right, well, I guess that's what it is. And I think some people that I had ran into in Vegas that weekend also said that they tried to do the High Roller, but the open bar package was not open. So maybe that'll change by Halloween weekend. We'll see. Not sure. They are up in capacity, so it's possible. We'll see. But party buses, nah, I don't think so. Just because I think the biggest thing for party buses that's hurting right now is because they the party buses help make venues popping, you know what I'm saying? They got it lit, so like it could be dead, and when a party bus come through, it's instantly a vibe. Like party bus come through with 75 people and you got like 10 people in here, now it's 85 people in a matter of minutes, so, but that's also, you didn't have a reservation to go places. So I think that's the biggest thing that's like hurting the party buses and the club crawls, is the fact that you have to have a reservation to get to these places. So because of the social distancing thing going on, I don't know how long we're gonna be facing that issue, but that's the biggest thing hurting party buses. But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see over the next couple of weeks. I think all of our questions will be answered. After Vegas was my favorite vacation destination. I still got places that I want to go across the water, but to places I've been, I would probably say Oahu in Hawaii. Either Oahu in Hawaii or Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. That popping hit me, sorry. It would be Hawaii or Mexico. I really love Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. It's just, it's gorgeous. I've been to Mexico 3 times, I believe. I've been to Ensenada, I've been to Puerto Vallarta, and I've been to Cancun, and I like PV the best. But I've been to Oahu probably, I think 2 or 3 times. So If I go on vacay and I'm not going to Vegas, that's where I'm going. But I'm trying to get to Brazil. I really want to go to Puerto Rico and then want to get across the water. I do want to check out Bali because a good friend of mine went to Bali I think a year or so ago, and she just raved about it. So I do want to check out Bali at some point. Of course, I want to check out Paris. But from places that I've been, those was my favorites. Casino Royale gotta go. I feel like Casino Royale, people don't even pay attention to Casino Royale. Like, it's literally like right there beside Harris, but like you would just walk right by it and didn't even know it. But I mean, they could go, but I feel like they're not affecting nothing because a lot of people don't even realize they there. It's so crazy how small that property is, but it is a hotel property on the strip. Is it worth it to do the party bus? What's the benefits? Yo, check this out. Yes, it's 150,000% worth it to do the party bus. It's 150,000, not 100%, not 150,000. I got a video on the channel. It's called Party Tours Las Vegas. Think All In Tour, something like that. Check that video out. It's like 2 minutes long. It's not nothing crazy. I guess that was technically a vlog. I didn't label it a vlog, but that was just me doing a party bus tour. Like, just check that video out. It's like 2.5 minutes, and it's worth it because if you want to go club hopping and be around like a group of people, like I remember when I did my 3K Q&A, I told people if you going to Vegas by yourself, I don't personally recommend it, but you can. I mean, if you outgoing like that, you'll be fine. But the party buses allow you to be with a group of people, because once you do a party bus tour, they put you in a group, you get banded up. But the entire party bus group is together. Y'all all go to the same places. It's just in different time increments. But you get to check out a bar, then you get to check out another club, and then you get to check out another club. So instead of having to pay to get in the club, you pay to do a party bus tour, and they'll take you to 3 different places to go. 150,000% worth it. And like, holla at me. I got a hookup on the party buses for sure. Like, you can do the party buses for like $50, $60, $70, $80. Like, yeah. Like, if you was to pay general admission, it's like $40 to go to some of these clubs. But if you do the party bus tour, it's like a 5-hour event. Like, you meet up at 8 o'clock, they drop you off at the last place, I think at 1 o'clock, and entries covered. Like, you literally don't pay nothing. Like, it's cool to, like, at the end of the night, if you want to tip the host, if you think the host did good, you can tip them. But like, the only thing you pay for it, like, they'll give you drinks on the bus. So I think they normally have like some type of vodka, or what was it, I think like Jack Daniels. They have a clear in the dark liquor, complimentary, just for doing the tour. So for sure, 150,000. That's why I rave about it all the time. But it's a great way to meet people. Top vacation spots: Singapore, NYC, Hong Kong are probably up there. That's what's up. I have never truly been in New York, and it's terrible because I'm from North Carolina. Every time I was supposed to go to New York, it snowed, and that was a wrap. So if you live on the East Coast, or you live in an area where there's a bunch of snow, y'all well familiar with black ice and that snow. Nah, so I guess I don't know. I've never been to New York. I've tried to go to New York. I just, something always came up. You said she was Liddy at Cosmo. Your time will come, trust me. I'm pretty sure whenever you get back to Vegas, I'll be in town. We can make that a destination for sure. But yeah, Cosmo's where it's at. Yeah, Total Wine for sure. DFW, okay, that's what's up for sure. Dallas Fort Worth, that's what it is. Yeah, Total Wine is clutch. I do drink wine too. I know I don't really talk about that on the channel because I drink, my Crown for sure. That's my liquor. But I drink wine too. I'm not a heavy wine drinker. I like my whites. But I drink wine too. But champagne is my thing. I love champagne. Oh my God, champagne. Champagne Don. If you know, you know. Flamingo's a nice location. Yeah, Flamingo's a great location on the strip. For sure. That's why Flamingo's a popular property, because it's very, very affordable. Their rooms are nice. The hotel is whatever. But they also got the Flamingo exhibit outside. Their pools are dope. That's why I was like, I'm not going to say nothing negative about Flamingo. The casino could just use a facelift for sure. But it's in prime location, no doubt. South of Luxor. What's south of Luxor? Did I miss that? I might have missed that. Okay. Oh, yeah, nah. Yeah, nothing's open in 100% yet. C19 is still a big deal. All right. Yeah, Rio is definitely most dated. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. And I was getting, yeah, you prefer a nice room. I think ultimately, like, somebody had asked me about talking about this too on the stream. So real quickly, I did a poll just to see if people would pay for a Vegas travel consultant, just because I help a lot of people offline, and it was brought to my attention by multiple people that something I should consider doing. So I was like, let me just see what people think about it. But I talked to a lot of people about Vegas. Some of y'all who in here probably know already. But the one thing that people always say is they want a really nice room at a good price. So it always first comes down to just what is your price. And then once you decide what your price is, that's when your options, are listed. So you might have, let's just say, Flamingo in your budget, because Flamingo rooms is crazy cheap, but the room is nice. But then you might be willing to pay a couple extra dollars to stay at Planet Hollywood, a better location. Or depending on what it is and when you go, you might be able to stay at Aria. If it's not that much of a price discrepancy. So I deal with this frequently, so people ask me about that. But everyone wants to stay in a nice room, but everybody doesn't necessarily know, when it comes to price, what exactly you should pay for a room. Because there is a certain number that I feel if you're going to spend on a room, like $100 a night. I'm not paying $100 a night ever at Flamingo. I don't care if it's Super Bowl weekend. I don't care if it's a convention. No. If I'm spending $100+ a night, it's not at Flamingo. Like, not at all. Not Bally's, not Flamingo. And I like their rooms. I'm going up from there. Like, there's no way. I don't care what the event is. So that was why I brought that up, because somebody asked me about that. Like, what exactly, what would a Vegas travel consultant, like, people who had these questions, when you want to talk in depth and you need to know, like, here's what I got, what are my options, or what do you think about this, or I'm considering doing that, or where should I party, like, those are the type of things you would get with a consultation. Because it's easy for me to just comment on a video, but I can tell they don't always answer people questions. Like, I can say, I think you should stay here, or if this was my choice, I would stay there. But you might have a preference in something, and somebody else might have a different preference. So those are the things that come with that. Saw a recent video, Bellagio standing room was falling apart. I would not stay there unless I know I had an updated room. Yeah, that's my opinion on Bellagio. Yeah, I say that all the time. Like, I think when I said that last week, I would stay at Planet Hollywood over Bellagio. Me personally, just because Bellagio is just, they could use an update. And Planet Hollywood is updated. They literally across the street from each other, so location is not even a concern. Bellagio has like a shorter, longer soaking tub, but Planet Hollywood have soaking tubs too. And then if you can still get a fountain view. So even if you stay at Planet Hollywood, you still get a nice room and you get a fountain view. And most of Planet Hollywood rooms have a mini refrigerator, which a lot of people like, but Bellagio don't offer mini refrigerators. They have mini bars, but they don't have to open mini refrigerators until you get up to their bigger level suite. So but once you start moving up, Bellagio give you like jacuzzi tubs and all of that. So that's how that rolls. Circus will be open at the end of the year. Yes. Circa, I'm gonna guess you mean, yeah, Circa will be opening their rooms, I think, end of December. Dubai, yeah, that's a to do at some point in the future. Dubai is a whole nother level. You talking about something serious right there. You always hear Fat Tuesdays. Hey, I was just talking to somebody about Fat Tuesdays this week. Nah, I don't do Fat Tuesdays no more. Last time I had Fat Tuesdays, cause listen, y'all know I got a high tolerance. Clearly, y'all see this weekly. Last time I was at Fat Tuesdays, cause Fat Tuesdays and all the other daiquiri bars, they do the same thing. You tell them you want to get a drink, and then I'm like, oh, you want a double shot for $1? I'm like, okay, how much for a triple shot? Ooh, she's like, I'll give you 2 doubles for $2. I was like, sign me up. Biggest mistake of my Vegas life. I did a party bus. Last thing I remember was I left the party bus. I was going to get some food, and then it was the next day I woke up. I blacked out so fast and so quick. Woke up with half a burger on my dresser. I'm like, nope, we're done with the daiquiris. I ain't had one since. So I'll leave that to y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it. Too much sugar. Brain freeze be crazy. But if you want to get crushed and smashed, it'll definitely do that for you. All right. Mirage is nice, but Aria is another level. Yeah, like Aria is a vibe, but yeah, when you start stepping up to next rooms, you start to see the difference. You start to realize why it's okay to pay a little bit extra. Like, that's why I tell some people, like, I'd rather just talk offline when it comes to stuff like this, because like some people might be like, I pay an extra $25 to switch from Planet Hollywood to Aria, or I will pay an extra $25 to switch from Vidara to Cosmo, or something like that, or even some people will pay an extra $20 to go from Mirage to Venetian, just right across the street to an all suite, so it just depends, but that's definitely two levels. Mirage, Aria, it's two different ball games. You always got, I should come here. Let me see if I can find your previous comment. Where is here? Where are you from, Robert? You still in the chat? I'm gonna have to go back and look at the replay. I'm not sure where here is, but all right, that's what's up. Hold on, now I'm trying to catch back up in the chat. My fault. Hold on. Okay, 2 bottles and check in. And the blue moon. Hey, I know you was talking about blue, and I know you was talking about blue moons on about Bear Park, and that's crazy because I really want to say I don't think they have blue moons, which is wild because blue moon is real simple. But one of my homies got a shock top. And they got Stella. I would have got a Stella if I drank a beer, but I had my badge of honor. That's my drink at Bear Park. But yeah, I definitely recommend people, if you're gonna be in Vegas for an extended time and you're gonna take liquor, check your liquor in for sure. Like, I definitely do that. If I'm going to Vegas, just throw it right in the check-in case, no problem. Total Wine has the Crown cheap. Got you. Okay, so you saying Total Wine south of Luxor. Okay, that's what's up. Well, that's good to know. I didn't know about that. I'm the Vegas expert, but I ain't know about that. All right, cool. That's good to know. I don't know. I always bring my Crown Peach with me, but now I know where to go because I got a couple of people that live in Vegas that'll go and cop the liquor for me when they come to the strip. But now I know I can just go south of Luxor. That's dope. Baseball field is a great idea. Yeah, that's been talk for a while that they were trying to get a baseball team. They got the WNBA team. They got a football team. They got a hockey team. They was talking about trying to get a baseball team. So, I mean, I know people who actually still stay at the Rio consistently, like Total Rewards members that consistently stay at Rio because they just like, I mean, you get crazy views from there. Like, it's off the strip, but they don't mind that the rooms is outdated. They just like, well, it's a spacious room. I got a mini refrigerator. We can have a nice, couple people in here. We get great views. It's a good space. And I mean, I can't knock them for that. If you don't care about a room being dated, then Rio is where it's not a bad move at all. But Caesar got so many other properties. It's a shame what happened to Bellagio. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I can't answer that. I don't know why. It seemed like every hotel, like, think about this. Let me just briefly try to run through this. Planet Hollywood has done renovations. Like, you can go through the progression on my channel to see some of these. Planet Hollywood has done renovations. Bally's has done renovations. Flamingo has done renovations. Cosmo's even done renovations. I think Aria, to a degree, has done some renovations. I don't think they've done much since they've changed, to be honest, but they might have upgraded a few things. But these hotels around you are upgrading, keeping up. Why wouldn't you 5-star? I just don't understand that. But like I said, we good like we is. You know what I'm saying? We offer everything else. We got restaurants. We got what everybody comes to see, the fountains. So that could be good for them. You know what I mean? And I mean, when you think about Bellagio, you think about the fountain show anyway, so I can't really knock them too much for that. Seriously got you considering Planet Hollywood. If you listen to the homie Ant, he don't really co-sign on gambling there. I guess the slots is not the best. Y'all know I'm not a slots guy. Get to the point. Get your shop tvp.com. Get your merch. Get your TVP merch. Logo on the back of every shirt. But yeah, I don't do slides, but I love Planet Hollywood. The restaurants is good there. You got Gordon Ramsay. You've got Cafe Hollywood. Got a review of that on the channel. And then like even through the Miracle Mile shops, there's some places where you can get discounted lunch, discounted dinner. Planet Hollywood is a major vibe. It's super underrated. Planet Hollywood and Vidara, I would say, are so underrated. It's insane. Free is the way to go with any room for sure. If it's free, you can't beat free. Period. You've only paid for Cosmo. Hey, listen, I'm pretty sure you're not the only gambler in this chat. I gamble for sure, no doubt about it. And I'm pretty sure a majority of my fan base or supporters gamble too. So you're definitely not alone in that regard, and you definitely can't be free. If someone's staying somewhere and they like, well, I'm staying here because it's free, I probably would too if the upgrade ain't worth it. But paying for Cosmo, I ain't mad at that neither. I would pay for Cosmo too for sure. You got 4 brand new Aria pillows. Worth every cent. That's what's up. I love Aria, man. Aria's number 2. Cosmo number 1. Aria number 2. So I ain't even mad at you for that. I'm gonna see you Halloween week with that Fat Tuesdays. All right, well, say no more. Well, I'll get a drink while you get your Fat Tuesdays, because I'm not getting one of those. Sometimes I get suckered into things, but I'm not drinking a Fat Tuesdays. That's just not gonna happen. But I drink with you though. So that'd be dope. Halloween weekend's gonna be a vibe. Rob said New York. That's what's up. Yeah, I do need to come to New York. I have family that live in the Bronx. So I know the weather is starting to not become favorable. I forgot it's October. I'm sure it's starting to get bad over there. But I definitely need to pull up to New York and check it out one good time. South Point has a Crown Peach in their gift shop. Yeah, a lot of the hotels have the Crown Peach in their gift shop. The price is just not where it's at. If price don't matter, then yeah, you can get it anywhere. But that I need to go to South Point too. I'm probably gonna do a room tour there like very, very soon. Somebody asked me about that during C19 when I had dropped my video, my entertainment skit. But yeah, I need to do a room tour there. I heard they got some renovated rooms or something like that. It's just not really popular on the channel, but I'm trying to expand to other people, so I'll get there. Vidara is your favorite place to stay? You ain't got no complaints from me, man. That's my number 1 most underrated hotel is Vidara. Aria's sister property. Like that's what I was saying last week in the stream, that when you just walk into Aria, if you blindfolded, like the smell of Aria is just wow. It's like, where am I at? So I'm not mad at that at all. Like, it's all sweet. Everything at Vidara is a suite. It's literally, you need everything you need to feel at home. Kitchen, mini fridge, or full fridge, depending on which one you get. Soaking tub, standing shower, nice room, boom. Not mad at you at all for that. Have I ever stayed at Sahara? I've been to Sahara. I haven't stayed there. I've been there. I've done a room. Well, what was they before? The SLS? Yeah, I did a room tour when it was the SLS. I'm gonna probably do a room tour at Sahara. I'm gonna try. I gotta see what the availability is for this weekend. But I've been to Sahara, and it was cool. It wasn't bad. It's just another hotel that's not in a favorable location. It's just at the end. But I don't have anything negative to say about Sahara. Like I said, I need to go there. I mean, the only thing they did, from my understanding, was just change the name. I think the rooms are still the same. Like, I'll go double check that because I got a video of one, but they just went back to the old Sahara name. But it was cool. I didn't have an issue with it. It was fine. Bellagio, you just paying for the name like Nike. I feel 100%. I feel that 100%. Like, that's exactly how I feel about the Bellagio, because they're known for the iconic fountains. That's what you paying for. Alright, speaking of rooms, I'm surprising my lady. Oh, this sounds good. Next month, got rooms reserved at Mirage and Vidara. How she acts and treats me will be contingent on which one we get. Word, that's what's up. Alright, well. I feel that. That's what's up. Well, hopefully, I ain't gonna lie, I was not expecting that. That's good. Well, hopefully, everything is well and she gets that Vidara experience. I mean, Mirage isn't bad at all. Mirage is cool. Mirage is a good vibe. A few people here in this chat are very fond of Mirage, so it's all love, but it's not Vidara. So hopefully she can get that Vidara treatment, and then good move. If you do the Vidara thing, good job for sure. No, that was good. Just stayed at South Point in February. All hardwood floors and it's spacious. All right, that's what's up. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Somebody asked me to do a room tour there. One of my coworkers who I had talked, who goes to Vegas here and there, they like South Point too. They were saying I should do the same. So I'll move it up on my priorities on the list. I'll check it out for sure. Alara PH, yes, that's correct. So I do have a tour of Alara, and I learned that when I went there. You can walk through the miracle shops at PH and get into Alara. That is correct. You sure can. If you don't mind a little extra walk, because it's not too bad. I mean, even if you didn't walk through PH and you just walked out of Alara and just walked up the strip, it's Buffalo Wild Wings and then it's the strip. So it's not like a crazy long walk from the strip, to be honest. But Alara is really nice. It's a really nice place to stay to be considered off strip. They do have timeshares there, but you can just book with the hotel directly if you want to stay there. A couple of people had asked me to do a room tour there, and I had been intrigued to do one anyway. So when I did it, I was like, okay. I said, yeah. Now I see why. I see the hype behind it. So yeah, I would. If you ask me if you should stay at Alara or if it's worth it, for sure. Like I have nothing negative to say about them. Did I do a room tour of Vidara? Oh man, I got a playlist of room tours at Vidara. I've done just about every room at Vidara, like literally. I think the only rooms I haven't done at Vidara is the 2-bedroom penthouse suite and the 1 and 2 bedroom lofts. But yeah, I got a playlist on the channel of Vidara. So if you want to see what a room at Vidara look like, up into the 1-bedroom penthouse. Well, I guess the 2-bed, because I got the 1-bedroom, and then I did a sponsored video for the secret suites at Vidara. So yeah, I got them on. I got a playlist of that, so check out the playlist for sure. Said you'll pass on Fat Tuesday, same reason. Yeah. Yeah, Fat Tuesdays was all bad. It was definitely all bad. Which location is worse, the Strat or Mandalay Bay? That's 50. Hey, that's 50-50. Okay, hold on. Let's talk about it. Which location is worse? Okay, hold on. Let's be rational about it. The reason I'm gonna say that the Stratosphere is worse than Mandalay Bay as far as locations is because to get from the Stratosphere to Fashion Mall, like the Encore Wynn area, you have to walk. Now when you at Mandalay Bay, you can go up the stairs and get on a tram in Mandalay Bay and then take the tram to Excalibur. And then once you get off the tram at Excalibur, it'll put you right there at MGM and New York, and boom, you on the strip. But they don't have a tram at the Stratosphere. You literally walking on up. Now, it's like a dispensary and a couple other, for people who concerned about Vegas being dangerous, let me keep it a whole 100,000 with y'all. Like, if you're going to be concerned about danger, Stratosphere, that area, it's a little sketchy area. Just keep it keeping it real with y'all. Like, if you concerned about areas to be cautious, that Stratosphere area and past Strat, yeah, come on up the strip. Don't walk down that way. Nah, just get a ride down the Fremont Street. But that's why I would say Strat's location is worse, because you have to walk. If you don't catch a lift or a taxi to come up to the strip, but at least in Mandalay Bay you can tram and then get in walking distance. So I'll say Strat's got the worst location. You said Shock Top's your backup. All right, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what the homie got a Shock Top. I think he wanted something else and they didn't have it, and so he got a Shock Top too. So that's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with Shot Talk cool. All right, y'all. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I don't know how. This is crazy, but it's been so dope. I'm about to wrap this up in 5 minutes. I got to finish packing because I'm going to be in Vegas tomorrow. So I got some fire videos on the way. But So I'll take a few more questions if y'all want to. Let's do an outro shot. Let's get 10 people. I still got enough of y'all for 10 people. Let's drink those cup emojis, drink emojis, whatever y'all want to drop in the chat. We'll do an outro, maybe a double outro. And we're going to wrap this thing up. But I appreciate y'all being tuned in. Like, I'm glad we can do this on a weekly basis. It's something I look forward to every week. With comps from Park MGM that you got from Vidar. Hold on. From Vidar offering a 2-bedroom penthouse, 300 and some change. Please change your mind. Okay. Let me try to break TQ. I'm on your comment, okay? You said, well, comps from Park MGM that you got Vidar is offering a 2-bedroom penthouse for around $300 and some change. I'm going to guess a night, because if it's total, then this conversation is over. Go ahead and sign your name and put your credit card information. No casino, so I've been overlooking it. Please change your mind. Studio room is free. Okay. First of all, if Park MGM and Vidar is in the same discussion, you can go ahead and scratch Park MGM you can move that out of the equation. I would stay in the studio room, especially because it's free. Wouldn't even matter. You worried about a casino, just walk right on over there to Aria, and then there's a walkway that you can actually go into. So if you walk out of Vidar, you can just walk right around into Aria. So you got a casino. But let's say you want to go to Park MGM. Instead of having to go out and walk the strip, you can walk around from the entrance from the Vidar side. You just walk in, go off to the right, go toward the sports book room. It'll be like a burger lounge over there, and then you'll be out of the doors. Don't go out of the doors. Just go up the escalator and make a right. It'll walk you right into Park MGM. You ain't even got to go to the strip. Inside shortcut tunnel way. I'm going to try to do a video of that this weekend too, like shortcuts through the Vegas Strip. But there's no way in the world, if I could stay at Vidar over Park MGM, I wouldn't think twice about it. Now, if I got $300 a night and I'm considering spending that for a 2-bedroom, it's Vegas. Me personally, that's a done deal. The studio room is super dope. I have nothing. The last time I stayed in the studio room at Vidar, I missed my flight. So I have no negative issues with Vidar at all. All of their suites is dope. But, yeah, if you willing to spend the $300 a night, because the 2 bedrooms is normally like almost $500 a night. So if you willing to save $200 a night for a 2-bedroom, I don't see why not. I'm not going to change your mind. If you're worried about a casino, you can walk literally right out of Vidara, the back way, and go into Bellagio, or you can walk across the street and be at Aria, or you can go down the escalator or the stairs and you be at Cosmo. Like, it's literally right there in the middle of all three. So casinos is not a big deal. You stayed in the executive penthouse suite at Vidara. Had a laundry room. Yeah, once you get to the city suite, once you're in a city suite, executive suite, corner suite, panoramic suite, and up, those suites and up, you've got a washer and dryer in the suite. So it wouldn't surprise me that they had a laundry room for sure. That wouldn't surprise me. All right. All the pimps are the Strat. We go, yeah. Strat is sketchy down there. Past Strat, walking to it. Don't do it. And who just dropped? Somebody just dropped the super chat. Appreciate the super chat. TQ, I greatly appreciate it. All right, so here's what we finna do. I see my couple emojis from all of y'all. I appreciate that. Y'all know what it is. I appreciate the support. I'm about to go ahead and pour this shot now. And then I'm going to take another shot on the strength of the super chat. So I appreciate all the emojis, and I appreciate all of y'all who've rocked with me for this long stream, because I was not planning to go this long. All right. So for the emojis, cheers to the TVP fam. Cheers to all of y'all showing support. I appreciate all the love. Beyond grateful for y'all. And then I'll take one for the super chat. I'm gonna wrap things up in a few minutes. It's almost 7 o'clock out here, which means it's almost 10 o'clock over there on the east. All right. All right. And If you gone, appreciate you still sticking around, man. Appreciate the support. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Sorry about your Mets, but keep your head up. Best Vegas YouTuber, I appreciate that, man. I just try to make dope content for y'all, man. And y'all support me so much, so I appreciate it. Words will never describe how grateful and thankful I am for y'all. And this is for the super chat, so I appreciate the super chat. So cheers to y'all for that. Two bedroom suite at Vidara is lit. Yeah, that so the video I did was for Secret Suites. They're a private company. They got their own 2-bedroom suites at Vidara. Definitely recommend y'all checking them out because you can save some money through them. But if you did do the 2-bedroom directly through Vidara, like it's gonna be just as lit. So yeah, I was there. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I was in that 2-bedroom suite, I ain't want to leave. I was like, man, like, should I consider just staying here a couple extra days? It was off the chain. It's probably a great party suite. 2 bedrooms, so you got 2 bedrooms. Pull out bed on the couch, is 3 beds, and you got the island. You could probably fit a good 15-20 people in there and have a crazy party. And I be bartending too when I'm with my people, so it definitely be off the. Yeah, that's where it's at for sure. Philly not worried about Vegas crime. We go to Vegas to get away from Philly crime. I heard that. I feel you on that. And again, I know people from different locations. So if you're from a place where it's not a lot of crime, and then a place you like to go to, you just hear that there's a spike in crime, you would just naturally get paranoid. I understand that. And I don't blame people for that. But take it from me. Like, I'm from Durham, North Carolina. I'm from the 919. That's my hometown. Like, I grew up around a lot of crime. But you can't live in fear neither. Like, you know what I mean? Just do you, mind your business, stay with your people, have a good time. If a situation going on, mind your business, keep it moving. Don't be one of the people trying to get everything on camera. Oh my God, you see this fire? Let me put it on Snapchat. Let me get it on the gram. Stop. Don't be one of those. Because now you provoking the situation. Go out there, have fun, stay about the weight. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't know how to say that. J Taro F, appreciate that. And I have a great time. Did I get a full meal? Oh, do I eat a full meal before a live stream? Yes, I definitely do. 100%. I definitely made sure I put some grease or something on my stomach. I think last week I forgot to do that. It was good thing for eating at an after party. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this stream up. I'll take one outro shot just to thank y'all. I'm gonna finish packing. Time changes, done got dark out here, so I'm gonna take this outro shot. I'll look at 1 or 2 more questions, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Probably won't be a video on Sunday. I don't think I edited a video. However, follow me on Instagram if you're not already at the Vegas Paradise. Let me get back on all my social media up here. Go follow my social media. Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram if you're not. In the description is the TVP fan Facebook group. Go join the Facebook group if you haven't already. I'm gonna probably start using that Facebook group for my topics for each week before we get into party mode like we are now. So I'm gonna take this outro shot. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all go follow me on social media. Shoptvp.com if you want to get some merch. Thank all of y'all for the support. Trust me, there's more stuff coming on the way. So we'll take this shot for the finale. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Thank all of y'all who've tuned in. Cheers to that. All right, y'all. Well, thanks again so much for y'all tuning in to another edition of the TVP Lounge. It's been beyond a great time. I've had so much fun with y'all. If you're considering go to Vegas. I know Halloween weekend is going to be lit, so y'all get excited for Halloween weekend. Like I said, follow me on Instagram. I'll post some clips of what's going on. I'll have a video. If I don't have a video for y'all on Sunday, I'll probably try to put 2 videos together for y'all next week. But I will be back here next Friday. 5:10 is going to be the time. I'm not going to do 5 o'clock no more. I'm going to start it at 5:10, 8:10 Eastern time, just so my people out here on the West Coast can get home and get settled, or for those who be listening in the car, I appreciate y'all. They can get out of work and get set up. So y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Y'all be safe. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the TVP Lounge. Y'all be safe as well. And until next time, Stay safe.